Do you ever see those anime protagonists who throw hands at light speed? I'm going to show you how you can improve your speed and develop lightning hands, or at least realistically have faster hands so you can feel like your favorite anime MC.
Now, before we get started, you want to make sure that you know how to throw a decent punch first. So make sure you have decent technique before you start hitting a hard target. But before we start any target hitting, we want to warm up first. So I recommend getting some nice shadow fighting in. We're going to stick to mostly punches or boxing. In this case, working our hands and making sure that we're nice and fluid and smooth, working every movement that we know. Also, you want to incorporate footwork, making sure you're stepping back, forward, lateral, keeping a good stance, keeping your hands up, and moving freely but smoothly. You only really need to do that for about 2 minutes just to get you nice and warm and get your joints moving. And this way, you're preventing any injuries. Now that we're warmed up, in this case, we're going to work the bag. We're going to work our speed with our actual movement. Before we get to our top speed, we want to get a nice flow and learning how to make sure that we're throwing consistent shots. Your fastest punches are going to be your straight punches. So we're going to start with that. You're going to throw straight punches. And for now, we're just going to start with 15 seconds at a time of bursts. So 15-second bursts of just straight punches. Stick to what we call a jab cross combination, but you want to throw it in a pattern of 1-2s, 1-2s. So it will look like this, 1-2, 1-2. You want that consistently, but we're going to go pretty quick just to get that priming motion of our arms. We're going to go 15 seconds on and 30 seconds off because we want to actually recuperate. So we're getting some nice bursts of speed. We're not going to go 100%. We're going to go somewhere around 75% of our full intensity. So we'll look something like this. So again, you do that intensity at 15 seconds at a time, break for 30 seconds, continue again 15 seconds. Do that anywhere between 3 to 5 rounds, depending on your level of fitness and experience, of course. So now that you got that going, you're going at a pretty quick pace, sticking to your 1-2s. Those are going to be your faster punches. We're going to increase the intensity a little bit now. So we're going to go down in time. We're actually only going to go 10 seconds, but faster and non-stop. But we're going to still stick to those 30 seconds of rest so that, again, we recuperate. So again, we want bursts of 10 seconds with 30-second rest in between. We're going to aim for 5 rounds. Now notice I stuck again to straight punches. The main reason is the reset time. With straight punches, it's the quickest to throw and the quickest to come back and the quickest to come back again if we're just going in a straight line. So our punches will be quicker if we're throwing just straight punches. We're just priming our body's reaction to go quick from 0 to 100 in that time frame. We're sticking to only 10-second bursts because we want to be able to get 100% intensity, but at 100% performance. What I mean by that is if you're going hard and fast, you will start slowing down likely after 10 seconds, which is why the earlier rounds, when we did 15 seconds, we only went at an intensity of about 75% because we want to maintain that level of intensity. But now that we went at 100%, we shortened the time. Because they are just straight punches, it's continuous. It's nonstop in that 10 seconds. That's actually very taxing on the conditioning of the body. We're fatiguing the same muscles and the same movement in that time, which brings us to the next step. Now we want variety with our strikes. The variety will actually help us endure longer so we can actually extend back the time. But we're going to incorporate our hooks and other angled punches at the same time so that we get variety, and that will allow us to recuperate from just doing straight punches. So we'll try that out, freestyle this one. Now we're doing 20 seconds of about 85% intensity. Will look something like this. So how you want to think of this? I know I used anime as the reference in the beginning of this video. We would all love to have hands like Kenshiro or throw consecutive normal punches at high speed like Saitama. But if you want to take realistic motivation or a realistic reference, you want to take reference from real fighters like a prime Manny Pacquiao, who was able to throw high speed combinations upon volume. Or you can think of it like in MMA, Max Holloway, who, by the way, I've done a video not that long ago where I show you how you can apply and use volume striking like Max Holloway. So you might want to check that video out. He's also able to pour on pretty quick hands, but at a high non-stop pace. How to really develop that is to get a good range of where you can go from high intensity, but not always at 100%. Be able to switch up and down, but staying at a high intensity level. Just like what we did, we started at 75%, then went up to 100%, but shortened the time that we do it. Then we bring it back up at a higher percentage, close to 100%, but increase the time. Play around with that and see how well you can maintain high pace, high speed for a certain amount of time. Now, if you really want to test yourself and you really want to test your conditioning, you can apply a Tabata type training. For those who don't know what Tabatas are, it's what cyclists do where they go 20 seconds on at 100% and then they rest 10 seconds. Full stop, full rest, recuperate in those 10 seconds, breathe, and then get back into it at 100%. You can apply that on the bag as well when you're doing your work. See how many rounds you can last at 100% at 20 seconds, but with a short time. Let me know how it goes for you. Tell me what your time or how many rounds you're able to pull that off, where you feel you can maintain top speed, top power, and top intensity within that time frame. So hope this helps you develop high anime MC speed with your punches. And stay tuned for my next videos. I will be covering other stuff. And if you have any other ideas, any other concepts you'd like me to work on and show you how you can develop your own personal skills for the real world, leave so in the comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Till next time.